Finally, we are live. Finally. Jeez, my Wi-Fi crashes at the worst time, and then let me do one more thing. And we'll be good to go. Hello everyone, sorry for the delay. I'm finally back on live or online. Hello everyone, sorry for the delay here, but I'm finally on live on YouTube. Link is in bio. Come check it out, please and thank you. Here we are, the NFL schedule reaction live stream. We are going to do also hopefully some predictions if NFL playoff predictors is there. All right, let's now look at the NFL. Hopefully, we're finally here for the schedule release. Let's look on who we're looking at. You probably already saw the schedule, but let's just see my reaction towards it. Starting with week 1. Obviously, we saw week 1, but we are just going to go ahead and we are going to check it out. Crash at the worst time. All right, finally, week 1, starting with Thursday Night Football or the opener, basically the opener to it, which is the Rams versus the Bills or in LA. I really like this matchup. I was thinking the whole time it's going to be the Cowboys or the Raiders. That was my first thoughts to the thing. I was thinking it's like week 1's usually that okay matchup, that matchup that is safe, but that still brings in views for Thursday night opener. But they decided to go with the Josh Allen versus Matthew Stafford route, which love it. Pretty much brings their opponents early. I'm assuming that so they play later. I'm assuming this is based on having a full healthy roster. And in a sense, so that's probably my thinking towards this. Next one is we have the Saints and the Falcons. Pretty all right division rival matchup, not too bad. Marcus Mariota's debut as a Falcon. Jameis Winston coming back from the injury. So I am for comeback player of the year. My runner-up is Mitch Trubisky, and my third place will be Carl Lawson. But anyways, fun, interesting matchup. Panthers Browns. I don't know. Very interesting. Probably very Deshaun Watson's debut as a Brown. Deshaun Watson's coming back from after last season with his situation. Then you have the Panthers. I'm presuming they're going to start Sam Darnold. So this matchup's okay. Not really like anything exciting. Next one, we have the Niners going to Chicago. Again, it's usually week one. It's not always like the most exciting matchups, but it's always a, hey, you know what, football's back matchup, so let's just watch something. Then we have another division rivalry game with the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cincinnati Bengals. I am very happy about this one. Rivalry matchup, again, interesting. Next one, we have the Eagles and the Lions. Again, another matchup. AJ Brown's debut. Overall interesting. Nothing really like. So there we have the Colts and the Texans, the Patriots and Dolphins. So the rivalry matchups. Then Baltimore Ravens and New York Jets. I'm not sure. Not really having a full-on ideal situation. Then Jacksonville and Washington would be, I guess, different, just seeing that they don't really play each other as much. Giants, Titans. Okay, like not too bad. Chiefs, Cardinals would be a very interesting one with Cliff Kingsbury probably facing Patrick Mahomes for the first time. With Texas Tech and everything. Raiders, Chargers, a division rivalry game plus a rematch of the Week 18 matchup where it was win and in or tie in both of the go in. But that was a really great matchup. I can't wait to see how's that one going to go. Then we have Green Bay at Minnesota for Week 1. We're getting these division rivalry matchups, which I'm not surprised with, and they're overall interesting. These rivalries are usually interesting. They're not just like whatever. But then after that, we get our first Sunday night game, which is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. So a rematch from last year's Week 1 matchup. This time being in Dallas. I think from an overall matchup perspective, it's not too bad. Yeah, Cowboys lost pieces. I want to say they're going to be the worst team, but I feel like this match is going to be interesting. Tom Brady's debut from coming back after retirement. And finally, Monday Night Football, Seahawks versus the Broncos. Russell Wilson's homecoming game right off the bat. We're not going to wait a few weeks. They just want this now. Now, the real question is, who's going to start Week 1? Is it going to be Drew Lock or is it going to be Geno Smith? I preferably say Geno Smith, but I feel like for the sake of ratings, they would want to see a Drew Lock Russell Wilson matchup to see how it goes. I am very excited how this game is going to be. I am going to root for the Seahawks, but it's going to be an interesting battle. Russell Wilson already facing his former team is not like we're going to anticipate it. They're just going to be like, let's just start the game now while everyone's fully healthy, I'm presuming, and also seeing how I think they think the week tiles is going to go by. They're probably assuming that Drew Lock may get benched for Geno Smith or Geno Smith could get benched. Who knows? It could be Geno Smith and Russell Wilson. It could be Drew Lock or Russell Wilson. Who knows? But I am very excited this matchup. I'm glad it's on Monday night. I'm able to see this game, so I do not have to worry. We're fine. Then now we're going to head towards to Week 2. Now we're in towards week 2 of it. It's loading, taking forever, but Wi-Fi. But it is what it is. All right, then obviously they announced it during the draft. We're gonna get the Chiefs and the Chargers and the Chiefs. Again, very very good matchup right up the start for Thursday night. Beginning. This time it's gonna be on Amazon Prime. So let's see how that one goes. Um, I'll give this one a very good matchup for a primetime one. Then we have Miami and Baltimore. It's okay. Like Jets, Cleveland, Washington, Detroit, Indianapolis, Jacksonville. Probably some interest in there because Indianapolis were a win-in situation for them as well, but they blew it, and they have not won a game in Jacksonville since then. So this could be another upset for the Colts with Matt Ryan. So can Jacksonville continue this streak of winning the Colts in Jacksonville, or will Matt Ryan finish the streak? Then we have one matchup: Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus New Orleans. No matter, I guess, Drew Brees or not, the New Orleans Saints are able to own the Buccaneers in without Drew Brees. Sorry, they're able to own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the regular season. So you could expect this one to win. You could expect this one to win, or unless Tom Brady finally beats the New Orleans Saints as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. The next one then we have the Panthers and the Giants. It sounds like going to be one of those forgettable matchups. Then we have a classic rival game, but this time no Tom Brady. New England and Pittsburgh, the Mitchell Trubisky area versus Matt Jones era. Is this going to be the beginning for both teams? Because both of them were dealing it out with Ben Roethlisberger and Tom Brady. Will Kenny Pickett and Mac Jones be the new head honchos for the Steelers Patriots rivalry? Who knows? It's an interesting matchup. Next one we have Falcons Rams. Oh, I feel bad for Falcons. Next one, another Seahawks game. We have the Seahawks at Niners. We're already our second week will be on the road on Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern. And honestly, this could be an interesting matchup. Like, I think facing them early is already kind of good. Would be interesting. As it is, we could possibly sweep the Niners, but depends on who we play on that one. Do we play Jimmy G or do we play Trey Lance? Because right now, up here, concerning about Trey Lance, about his development so far, and Jimmy G is still there. So, and they have not traded him. So unless Jimmy G does not get traded, I'm still assuming Trey Lance is the starter with or without Jimmy G. But hey, who knows? And we have Bengals Cowboys. It's gonna be a pretty good matchup. I feel like that's gonna be an interesting one. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Joe Mixon, Zeke, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase. The Bengals are going to be a very good team this year. Then Broncos, Texans. That's all. Nothing really much to say there. Cardinals, Raiders will be a good one. DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams going at it to see who's still the top. Forgot. DeAndre Hopkins will not be playing that game. I completely forgot. I should accidentally click something. Okay, we're back. All right, now we have the Bears and Packers Sunday Night Football rivalry game. I feel like the Packers is going to take care of this. Hopefully, they develop Justin Fields correctly to be an interesting game. Who knows? Next, we have our first Monday night doubleheader: Titans and Bills, and we have Vikings and Eagles. We already saw this earlier, but I guess to get my thoughts on it, I feel like this will be and I do like Titans Bills. Those games go pretty close, toe to toe with each other, especially with the Music City Miracle and the 35-3 comeback. So there's and I do like this. I do like this matchup. But Eagles Vikings, I also like that match as well. I don't know. I think just remember seeing them back in the NFC Championship game in 2018, and then now just seeing this with the game. I think this is kind of proof on who will be a better quarterback in prime time. That's I'm not really saying that Jalen Hurts is good on prime time, but I'm just thinking it's probably like more of prove it, a prove it type of deal. Then we go to week 3. I didn't even check the preseason games yet, but I'll do that later. I'll probably do that on my own time. Then we have Pittsburgh, Cleveland, the second Thursday night game, and a rivalry game indeed. Deshaun Watson, Mitchell Trubisky, battle of the 2017 draft class quarterbacks. I'm interested in this game. Just overall from a division rivalry game perspective, and I feel like this is an interesting Thursday night game because usually Thursday night games always have. It's usually like the most non-interesting matchups. It's just like the matchups you're just like, why is this on the 2022 schedule? Or why is this a primetime game? But there are so far some pretty good ones. 2 division rival games with the Chiefs and Chargers. Now the Browns and Steelers. And then we have a division rival game on Sunday with New Orleans and Panthers. Houston, Chicago, Kansas City, and Indianapolis, Buffalo, Miami, Detroit, Minnesota, Baltimore, and New England. Overall, some okay matchups so far. Like for the week, Jets, Bengals, maybe Mike White returns. Who knows? Raiders, Titans. That could be something. Eagles, Washington. A division rival game. Jacksonville Chargers, and we get a playoff rematch with the Rams Cardinals. I know it's a division rivalry game, but this is technically a wild card game scenario. Wild card game, so playoff game by any chance. Last time the Cardinals, they go early. They go very hot already in the beginning of the season, pretty early. So this could be a Cardinals win. You know, DeAndre Hopkins is not there, but who knows? This could be something. Early in the season, you could take the Cardinals. Then you have the Falcons and the Seahawks. Yeah, this matchup is just it's the most. I feel like if you feel like it is like forgettable, this would probably be that matchup. I would not blame you if you just this game went to blank with you, seeing Marcus Mariota. But Seattle, I could definitely see them pulling this win. It's possible. Looking at the talent from Atlanta, looking at the talent in Seattle has a better overall talent. And it could go either way for sure because knowing Pete Carroll, I feel like this game's going to be very close. Then on Sunday Night Football, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers, a very interesting matchup, a playoff type matchup. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. We were thinking we're going to get Kyle Trask earlier, but now anymore. So this match is going to be probably very interesting heading towards week 3. Then, sorry, that's not Sunday night. My bad, folks. My bad. It's gonna be a regular Sunday afternoon game, but like evening game, 4:25 game to be specific. But Sunday night will be the Niners and the Broncos. Oh, can Russell Wilson still own the Niners as a Denver Bronco, or no? Was that magic needs to be in Seattle in order to make this happen? So I don't see why they kept that matchup. Then Monday night, of course, the Cowboys get a primetime slot. It took 3 weeks, but hey, the Cowboys will be playing the New York Giants because it's the Cowboys. Then week 4, But so far, with Seattle, we get a home game, a road game, and a home game. Not too bad right now, especially. But the first two games are going to be very difficult. This might be our first win. Then Thursday night we have Miami and Cincinnati battle the 2020 quarterbacks with Tua and Burrow. We get to see Tyreek in prime time. This game's gonna be overall very interesting. I feel like this is gonna be about wide receivers specifically with Jamar and Tyreek. This matchup, I feel like it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a close game. Um, I definitely see Bengals taking it, but I do like these games right now. Then we have Minnesota, New Orleans, classic game. Oh yeah, and this is the first London game at 6:30 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. Pacific or Eastern time. I can't wait. I think that's a pretty good matchup for what it is. Cleveland, Atlanta, I'm not feeling it. Buffalo and Baltimore, Washington and Dallas, Seattle and Detroit. This matchup, I thought this would be my week one matchup because knowing how our quarterback situation is, I did not expect our team to get a opener. I thought we were going to play Detroit week one, but it didn't happen. But whatever. Uh, Overall, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I feel like this game will go down to the wire. I guess depends. I guess it just depends on which quarterback can able to handle a 2-minute drill. I feel like that's how they lead to. Whoever has the lead and whoever has the last ball, they're probably going to win. Then you have the Chargers, Texans. Okay, Titans, Colts, rivalry matchup. Bears, Giants. Jacksonville, Eagles. Jets, Steelers. Cardinals, Panthers. Panthers could pull this upset, just knowing how the Panthers are with the Cardinals sometimes. The Patriots, Packers. I guess Mac Jones versus Aaron Rodgers could be interesting. Denver and the Raiders, both. I believe this is the second AFC West matchup of the year. Uh, two potential powerhouses. Can this live up to the hype? And then finally, week 4, a Super Bowl rematch, Super Bowl 55 rematch of the Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is going to be insane. People are going to be like, wow, this is going to be crazy. I felt like, I'm not going to say it's going to equal to Tom Brady's homecoming game with from last year, but this is going to be definitely a game to watch. See, can Patrick Mahomes redeem himself after last time? And this is in Tampa, the team they had to go like in Tampa, the place that was hosted the Super Bowl. Basically, the Buccaneers pretty much got home field advantage from there on out. Then Monday Night Football, we have a playoff rematch between the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Can the Niners redeem themselves? They were about this close to go to the NFC Championship game. They were an interception away as well because Matt Stafford threw a huge deep ball. It was about to be intercepted, but dropped. And that interception could have been the deal breaker to it, and that could have sent the Niners to the NFC Champion to the Super Bowl, where they would have had to face the Bengals. They would have to face the Bengals, and that would be a very fun matchup to watch. Then week 5, we are 5 weeks in now. Then we're at week 5 now. And we have the Denver Broncos versus the Indianapolis Colts. Overall, I do like it. Like, I guess Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson, Thursday night game. Okay. Like these Thursday night matchups have not been too bad so far. Usually by this time we will at least get a decent matchup. But no, Amazon, I think they're kind of know what they're doing. We're finally not getting bad matchups, so I'm impressed. Then we have the Giants Packers London game. It who knows how it goes. Pittsburgh Buffalo. Pittsburgh beat them last time, but Buffalo 5 weeks in. This is a different story. Chargers Brown. That's gonna be probably a fun one. Texans Jacksonville. Um, Trevor Lawrence hopefully bounces back from last season. Like battle the sophomore second year QBs, Davis Mills, Trevor Lawrence, who is the best QB second year QB in the AFC South. Then we have the Bears Vikings rivalry game, Lions, New England, Seahawks, and New Orleans. Like we're right now on the road again. If I do recall, we're on the road again. Yeah, second time on the road. I'm not surprised by it that we're not on the road. That we're on the road a lot more because it's either usually due to baseball season or something else. I'm not sure, but Jameis Winston, Geno Smith. Last time they faced, it was just a boring Monday Night Football matchup. And honestly, Jason Myers kicked those 2 field goals. We could have won that game, but whatever. New Orleans won that game in Seattle. We have now been the New Orleans Saints in a long time, so maybe our luck can change. But right now, I only see like 2 wins so far with the Lions and the Falcons. New Orleans is just a coin flip, and because it also depends on how their coaching goes. Then we have Miami and the New York Jets. All right. Falcons, Tampa. Okay. Titans, Washington. Niners, Panthers. Eagles, Cardinals. The battle of the traded wide receivers, AJ Brown and Hollywood Brown. All right. Cowboys, Rams. I'm surprised that was not the primetime matchup. Then Sunday Night Football, pretty good one. We have the Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, which rivalry game. Like I said, the Ravens are healthy. They are a very dangerous team. But if not, then this could go to the Bengals. Then finally, Raiders, Chiefs, Monday Night Football. This is going to be a very good one. I am liking it. I am liking it. Then week 6. Week 6. Okay, our first Thursday night matchup, most mid matchup we could see. Washington and the Bears. Like Washington's an okay team. Chicago, I don't know what they're gonna be. Then we have Niners, Falcons, Patriots, Browns, Patriots, Browns, Jets, Packers, Jacksonville Colts, Vikings, Dolphins, Bengals, New Orleans, Baltimore, New York Giants, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, Tom Brady coming back to Pittsburgh. He lost last time in the Berg, and I think he wants some revenge on that one, even though he has owned the Pittsburgh Steelers before. But I think the Steelers. But can the MVP Trubisky pull this win? I am excited. Yeah, if Nick Trubisky wins this will be gold. I got even something better. If they sign Nick Foles just for the sake of this matchup, that would be great. Just like, hey, we got the guy that owned you in the Super Bowl. Then we have the Panthers and the Rams. Okay. Then we finally have week 6, a division rivalry. Our second division rivalry matchup will be the Cardinals and the Seahawks. That game could go either ways. Usually, whenever it comes to the Cardinals, no matter how good and bad both of our teams are, we usually split this series as a whole. I guess it's interesting that we play them very early. This team could go either way. Normally, they own us in Seattle, and we own them in Arizona for the past few years. I'm not sure why is that the matter, but I don't know why we can't beat the Cardinals in our home stadium, but we could beat them in theirs. I'm not understanding the logic there. Then we have the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Late afternoon game, rematch the 18 division rival game, man. That would be a game to everyone's gonna watch. Like, definitely, this game everyone's probably gonna be glued their eyes on a lot. Then we have, of course, the Cowboys and the Eagles Sunday Night Football. Should I even be surprised that the Cowboys are in prime time again? But this time, at least they're kind of spacing it out. They're not like Cowboys, like we got like 5 primetime games like right off the bat from them. But Canada proves the Eagles are legit. Who knows? This is because some people are saying the Eagles are going to win this division. But I had Washington in the beginning, but the Eagles may actually win this division. Who knows? Based on how that trade went. Then we have the Denver Broncos AFC West matchup again. Back-to-back AFC West matchups with the Broncos and the Chargers. Again, trying to prove who is the powerhouse in AFC West or in AFC in general. But can't wait to see that game. Week 7. We're 7 weeks in. We got 10 more weeks after this. All right. Thursday Night Football, Saints, Cardinals. That's an okay matchup. If Jameis does decent, the New Orleans Saints should be a sneaky good team. Like they lost pieces, but even then, if the Saints did well in the draft, and honestly, they're a sneaky team. Like they did get Marcus May, so I this is not a bad matchup, but I can find it pretty interesting. Then we have the Browns Ravens division rivalry matchup. I feel like it's gonna be a very good game between the Watson and Lamar. Then we have Buccaneers and Panthers. Okay, Falcons, Bengals, Detroit, Dallas, Giants, Jacksonville. Wait, is there any London games? No, not this time. No London games this time. Colts, Titans, Packers, Washington, Jets, Broncos, Texans, Las Vegas, Seahawks, Chargers in LA. That one I am happy for just because it's in the middle of the week. It's in October 23rd. I'm actually gonna check if they have tickets for that game because I am very interested in what's happening there. Let me. Yo, let me do something really quick. Yo. Let's go. Oh, all right. Let me see actually. how much tickets are going to be for the Seahawks Chargers game. Maybe they're going to be very cheap because nobody would be thinking why would anyone want to see the Seahawks and maybe we actually maybe home field advantage or maybe the Chargers do something. Let me see. Um, seat. Look up Seat Geek. Let me see how much these games are. Let me see how much the game is. Let's see. As soon as I think as soon as the games release, you usually they usually show it right there. Hold up. There it is. There it is. Looking at Vivid Seats. Let's see how much these game. Let's see how much it costs. Shall we? $64, bro. That's the cheapest. It's most likely in the back, but bro, I need to see the map though. Like, just need to see where it is. Like, maybe get a friend here. Let me see. All right, and I'll look at it later. Just see. All right, Chiefs, Niners. All right, very Super Bowl 54 rematch this time. Rematch Super Bowl 54, pretty interesting. Can't wait to see that one. Then we have the Sunday matchup. This one's an interesting one. Dolphins, Steelers. Okay, like I wonder if that'll get flexed sometime soon. Maybe I don't know if that game will get flexed, depending of how both teams are. Then Monday Night Football. All right, the first or another, whatever matchup, but the first whatever matchup would be the Bears, Patriots. I don't know how that was a match. I don't see how was that one like the matchup, but so far with our schedule, we have the first 8 weeks. Now looking at this, it's right now 4 games on the road, 4 games at home. So it's kind of balanced so far. Like we don't really get our home games more until really more deep to the home games till later. But anyways, let's go Thursday Night Football. Ravens, Buccaneers. All right. Very interesting one. And this is a week 8, so still there's still something there. Interesting. Then we have Broncos, Jacksonville. Okay. Uh, oh yeah, the third London game. This one's on ESPN Plus only. So if you don't have the subscription, you're not able to watch the game. I don't think I'm able to watch the game either, since how early it is right now. At that time, then we have Panthers, Falcons. We have the Bears and the Cowboys. Miami, Detroit, Arizona, Minnesota, Vegas, and New Orleans. Patriots and the Jets. A Philadelphia matchup, the All Pennsylvania Bowl, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Let's see how that one goes. Tennessee, Houston, Washington, Indianapolis, Seahawks, or sorry, Niners, Rams. All right, they play earlier this time. They're not just holding, they're not holding it. They're just like presuming that trying to get the games good. And then we have Giants, Seahawks. All right, just a whatever matchup. This game is more likely going to be a close matchup. Again, possible win here. Possible win here. Then we have the Packers and the Bills, Sunday Night Football. This has been my Super Bowl picks for the past 2 seasons, and I'm finally just going to see it on Sunday Night Football. Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, the old generation versus young generation. I cannot wait to see this one. Then Monday Night Football with the Browns and the Bengals. All right, both of them are. This is going to be a duel. Then week 9. Week 9. It's loading. It's loading. We are possible record right now. I could see 3-5 right now. 3-5. But I'll do my Seahawks prediction. I'll just probably do an NFL prediction later. Next one we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Okay. Nothing. Chargers, Falcons, Bears, Dolphins, Panthers, Bengals, Packers, Lions. Okay. Vegas, Jacksonville, Colts, Patriots, Minnesota, Washington, Seahawks, Cardinals. Again, I guess we're gonna play them pretty. I guess we're already gonna play them early enough. Just already week 6, and then 3 weeks later we're already back at it. I I feel like it's gonna be a very close matchup. Usually that's how it goes. I don't usually division rival games are like that. Like no matter how good the team is, and this is sometimes the point where the Cardinals usually kind of collapse. Usually they're okay, but not the best. Then we have Rams Buccaneers, a rematch of the NC divisional round. People are definitely gonna look into that one. Then we have the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. The Titans always for the Titans will for some reason have a game plan with the Chiefs. Usually have a game plan with the Chiefs with Mike Variable and everyone. So let's see how that one goes. Then we have Baltimore, New Orleans, Monday Night Football. All right, pretty. Baltimore gets back-to-back primetime games. All right. Then we have now we're to week 9. Week 9 we have week 10. Sorry, we're doing week 9. Week 10. But we're still getting there. All right, we have the Panthers and the Falcons. All right. All right, it's just all right. It's gonna be whatever. That whatever matchup. Seahawks, Buccaneers in Germany. I cannot wait for that game, how it goes down. That game's gonna be an interesting one. Seeing the first time that two NFL teams go to Germany. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this game to see how it goes. But the only thing I'm not a fan of that the Seahawks are gonna have to travel very far. Like this is because this is gonna be the team that's gonna be traveling the farthest this season since, and they kind of have a disadvantage towards the traveling, but you know, whatever. This is first time Tampa. As a fan, I'm excited, but I think as a player, you're like, shoot, we have to get used to the time adjustments. But here's the thing: we go to Arizona. Because I remember seeing the Rams Bengals, or how the Rams did it, going from there to there. So I'm assuming they have something going on. So I'm assuming right after week 9, they instead of flying back to Seattle for the game, they kind of get adjusted to somewhat they get adjusted still with what it is, and then they fly all the way to Germany probably sometime on Tuesday or Wednesday to face off. I'm assuming Tuesday because at least it will get there by Wednesday, and they start adjusting to the time by then because of jet lag and everything. So that's kind of the goal there. Then we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Buffalo Bills. Okay. Detroit, Chicago, Jacksonville Chiefs, um, Browns, Dolphins, Houston Giants, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, Denver, Tennessee, Colts, Vegas, Dallas, and Green Bay, Arizona, and LA on Fox. All right, Arizona plays two division rivals back to back. Interesting. Chargers, Niners, Sunday Night Football, trying to prove who's a powerhouse. This match is gonna be interesting. And Monday night we have a division rival match up with the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, like no, it's gonna be an okay matchup. Carson, wait, is this the first time the Washington football team and the Eagles are actually gonna meet up? I honestly kind of forgot about the Carson Wentz game. I actually kind of forgot. Oh shit, they played them in week 3. I kind of forgot about Carson Wentz and the Eagles played each other. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. Carson Wentz, and they're gonna be on the road, but this is a homecoming Carson Wentz game. This time week 10. Wow. Oh man. That's gonna be something. But let's take the Washington Commanders. Uh Washington Commanders, they play the Colts on week 8 again. Carson Wentz faces his former team. Interesting. Then finally, week 10's done. Now we're heading to week 11. Week 11. We have the Thursday night game, Titans, Packers. Okay, like pretty interesting one. Not too bad. Then we have the Bears, Falcons, Panthers, Ravens, Browns, Bills, Washington, Houston, Philadelphia, Indianapolis, Jets, Patriots, and Rams, Saints, Lions, Giants, Broncos, division rivalry. Oh, shoot, we got Division 2 AFC West division rivalry game in the same week. Raiders, Broncos, and the Chiefs and the Chargers. That's gonna be a crazy one right there. Uh, Dallas, Minnesota, Sunday Night Football, division rivalry matchup with the Bengals and the Steelers. This is gonna be a good one. Then Monday night we got the Mexico game. This is the Mexico game with the Niners and the Cardinals. That's gonna be a pretty crazy one right there as well. See how that one goes. Then week 12. We get. All right, Seattle's on the bye week, week 11. Week 12, the Thanksgiving games. We have Bills, the Lions. Oh, why did you have to put the Lions and the Bills on national television, man? Like, you really want to humiliate the Lions, bro. Then the Giants and the Cowboys. Okay, whatever. Division rival game. Okay. Then Vikings, Patriots, the Thursday night game. I guess this is going to be an okay one. Then we have Broncos, Panthers, Buccaneers, Cleveland, Deshaun Watson versus Tom Brady. See how that one goes. Ravens, Jacksonville, Texans, Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Bengals, Titans, Falcons, Washington, Chargers, Arizona. So, pretty good one. Vegas, Seattle. Oh shoot! I completely forgot we're gonna play the Raiders. This Devontae. Oh man, this is not okay. Looking at more now, reacting it closer. This is this is gonna be a tough schedule, like for sure. For sure, this is gonna be a tough schedule. Like looking at this, like Cardinals, then to the Chargers, then we have the Giants for a break, but then we go back to Arizona. We play the Buccaneers. We play the Raiders after the bye week. Oh man, this is gonna be very tough. Like looking at this, like possible upsets. I'll say them later, but Rams, Chiefs, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a crazy one. Matthew Stafford. I wonder if it's gonna be like last time where they both where both the Rams and the Chiefs scored 50 points. That's gonna be crazy. Then Saints Niners, then we have the Packers and the Eagles. Okay. Steelers, Colts. Okay. Nothing. Then week 13. We have Buffalo, New England Thursday night. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one right there. Can the Bills still win the ACC East 3 times in a row? Who knows? This is gonna be an ACC East battle. Patriots had a weird off season, but I feel like they are gonna be in the race, so don't worry. Steelers, Falcons, Broncos, Ravens, Packers, Bears, Jacksonville, Detroit, Cleveland, Houston, Jets, Minnesota, Washington Giants, Titans, Eagles, Seahawks, Rams. Oh man, this schedule is not doing us any favor, and this is the first time we're gonna meet the Rams, and this is in LA. So finals week, bro. Finals week. Dolphins, Niners, Chiefs, Bengals. That's gonna be great. AC West, AFC Championship rematch. I am down for that one. Chargers, Raiders back for the rematch, and Colts, Cowboys. Okay. Or whatever. Then we have the Saints and Buccaneers Monday Night Football. Wow, on prime time as well. The Saints and Tom Brady. I don't know why Tom Brady is being stacked up against with the Saints on prime time, but he's about to go. Then we have Vegas and LA. Okay, so this was like a possible Thursday night matchup, I said, and here it is. I guess it's becoming a Thursday night matchup. Devontae Adams. That's gonna be a very good one. The Battle of Los Angeles, even though the Raiders are in Las Vegas, but they are an LA team. They're an all California team, be for real. We have the Jets and Bills, Bengals, Browns, Texans, the Cowboys. I guess the Battle of Texas, the Lone Star State, Minnesota, Detroit, Eagles, Giants, Ravens, Steelers, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Miami, Chargers, Carolina, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and San Fran. Interesting. Possible. possible playoff preview. Who knows? Sunday Night Football, Week 13, or is this Week 13? Week 14, my bad. And we play. Wait, who do we play? Oh, we play the Panthers. I just skimmed that one. This is going to be a very forgettable matchup. I feel like it is. But who knows? We could still be in the playoff race. I know I'm just saying it out of hope. But I'm just staying positive. Then we have the Chiefs and the Broncos. Chiefs and the Broncos. Very good one. Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. Russell Wilson is actually 1-0 versus Patrick Mahomes. There's some facts there. So can the Broncos actually do it? Can the Broncos finally beat the Chiefs since 2015? Who knows? Then we have Monday night with the Patriots and the Cardinals. That's gonna be an interesting one. Both of them just feel like they defy second place in that division. Second or third place. It just feels like it's just that matchup. All right. Next one, we got Week 15. We got Thursday night. I think this is our third and final primetime game. Because I think we only got this is our second this is our second and only primetime matchup this year. Wow, this is our second and only primetime matchup. We had 5 last season. I think if we had Russell Wilson in our thing, the Chargers would have been probably a primetime matchup. One of the Cardinals games would have been a primetime matchup. Raiders possible primetime matchup. It could have been one of those two, but who knows? We may get a primetime matchup for Week 18. Then we have the Steelers and the Panthers, Eagles, Bears, Chiefs, Texans, Dallas, Jacksonville, Detroit, and the Jets, Arizona, Denver, Tennessee, and LA, Cincinnati and Tampa Bay, Patriots, Raiders, Sunday Night Football. That's gonna be an interesting matchup. And then finally, Monday Night Football, we got the Rams and the Packers. Matthew Stafford, can he finally get the hump of beating Aaron Rodgers? That's probably the question people are going to be wondering. Then finally, Week 16. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Jets, the most mid matchup there is. I guess the battle of the number one picks, possible number one pick. So Tank Bowl on prime time. Then Falcons. I feel like both teams have improved. I feel like they're gonna have like a similar record. Like I don't think they might be top 10, but I don't think they're gonna be like in the top 5. Then we have the Falcons, Ravens, Detroit, Carolina, Seattle, Kansas City. Oh man, we're gonna face Patrick Mahomes on Week 16. We actually did face him Week 16 4 years ago, and we actually won that game and clinched the playoffs. So 4 years later, Giants, Vikings, Bengals, Patriots, Texans, Titans, Washington, Niners, Eagles, Cowboys, Vegas, Pittsburgh, Green, and then those are these games play on Saturday. So and then we have 3 Christmas matchup. We have Packers, Dolphins. That's a weird matchup, I guess, just because adding Tyreek in means primetime matchup, I guess. Broncos, Rams. Aaron's probably definitely watching this game for sure. No doubt about it. I'm not gonna click it. I'm gonna see who's the other pocket broadcast. Most likely NFL Network. Then finally on NBC, we get on Sunday night. I guess the Sunday Night Football game. We have the Buccaneers and the Cardinals. That's probably gonna be a very interesting one. Hopefully, the Cardinals know how to not collapse by the second half. Then Monday Night Football, most likely it's the last one. We have the Chargers and the Colts. Okay. I don't know. The Colts are the most neutral team to me. Like they could be good, but they could be whatever. So all right. I'm so we have Thursday night football matchup in week 17. We got the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Okay. A barbecue battle, maybe. Cardinals, Falcons on this is all on New Year's Day. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Chicago, and Detroit. Jacksonville, Houston, Denver, Kansas City. They kind of played late if I'm noticing this later on the season. Um, Dolphins, Patriots, Colts, Giants, New Orleans and Philadelphia, Carolina and Tampa Bay, Cleveland and Washington, Seattle and the Jets. Versus Zach Wilson and the Jets versus the Jamal Adams contract. Let's see how it goes. Then Vikings, Packers, the Battle of LA on Sunday Night Football. Honestly, I am down to watch this game on New Year's Day. Who knows? I'm down to probably drive the SoFi just to see my friend get this one. All right, but anyway, we have Buffalo. I'm assuming this is the final Monday night game. We have Buffalo and the Bengals week 17. That's gonna be a pretty Joey B and Josh Allen duking it out. And finally, the week 18 matchup, the final week, and all of them are probably gonna be on Sunday. Yep, we have 10, and they have all of them are TBD. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming they're probably not gonna reveal the TBD until week 18. Because normally it's like they always had the schedule set. Usually they always have like the 10 a.m. game set. They have the this time set. But I think like when it gets closer to playoff time, they start kind of being like, yeah, this matchup's not going to be like any playoff implications. So I'm assuming that's why they're saving it for the playoff implications. So because anything is possible, they could be like, let's put the Seahawks Rams game in. They could put the Chiefs Raiders game in. Maybe they're going to be fighting for a divisional spot. Maybe the Panthers and the New Orleans Saints are going to be. This is some possible reasons, but overall, the Seahawks do play the Rams, and that's going to be another tough matchup. This, as for a Seahawks thing, well, the Heat just eliminated the Sixers, and they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. But anyways, what do you think about this Seahawks schedule? This is not going to be this is going to be a tough season. Like we have one of the toughest schedules this year. This is not a drill. If I had to predict, I'm gonna go NFL playoff predictors. Maybe they finally predictors because usually they always have the schedule ready by the uh, by the schedule release. Usually by 5 p.m. Usually they hit it up by then. Yeah, they already have it on. But we're gonna do just only the Seahawks prediction for now. But where are all the teams? This is there we go. But let's do a Seahawks prediction. Starting from week 1 to week 18. We're only gonna do Seahawks. I don't think I have time to do everyone else right now, so but they updated NFL playoff predictors. I'll do probably one later. But let's see how it goes. Seahawks, Broncos, Monday Night Football. This is probably the matchup we're all going to be looking for. We're all going to be looking for this matchup. Oh, man. Honestly, let's kind of think about this. The Seahawks technically do have the talent. Can our offensive line can't handle the Broncos? I'm going to say Broncos win. I'm just going to say it out loud. The Broncos are going to win this game, but it's going to be closer than y'all think. And it would be crazy because everyone's going to be like, oh, shoot, the Russell Wilson lost to Drew Lock. Russell Wilson lost to Geno Smith. But anyway, like the Broncos could still need to get this chemistry together. And to be fair, I would say the Seahawks should stick with Geno Smith week 1. He's already have familiarity. He already is familiar with the offense. We could let Drew Lock we could let Drew Lock go in later, maybe go into maybe like around week 4. Geno Smith does not work. So who knows? Then the Seahawks and Niners week 2. Niners are healthy right now, so we did beat them, but I'm gonna say we'll lose this game in LA, in San Francisco. Seahawks Falcons gonna be a very interesting one, but I'm gonna say Seahawks actually will win this game because if Geno Smith starts, usually kind of with weaker opponents, that Geno Smith actually looked good. We looked good against the Jags. Yes, it was against Urban Meyer, but even then, Geno Smith almost could have won a few of those games. He's going to be a situational quarterback for sure. We obviously do not have but even there's still the option of trading for Baker still on the floor. So I felt like if we're 3-5 and we're like, we could still make the playoffs, I'm going to say we could possibly trade for Baker. Baker's not obviously the best, but he could be decent. Like Jimmy G, I guess. What's that noise? Sorry, this is like honking noise. But anyways, we have the Seahawks Lions. The Lions are going to be a much better team, for sure. Lions are going to be a much better team, for sure. But I'm going to go say we won this game I feel like we'll win this game in Detroit. The Lions are definitely going to improve this season. This game could go either way, but I feel like we'll win this game. Early in the season, I feel like we'll win this game. Seahawks Saints in New Orleans. I'm not feeling this one. It honestly depends on how Jameis plays from the ACL, and that's pretty much it. And coaching. So this game could go either way, but I'm gonna say New Orleans, but in a very close game. All right, Seahawks Cardinals. The first time we meet up, I'm gonna say Cardinals. Because I just don't know the reason why we just cannot beat the Cardinals in Seattle, no matter how good or bad they are. I think he applied the same thing to us, but I'm going to say it's a division rival game. I'm going to say Cardinals win. Now, Seahawks Chargers, just to mess with my friend, I like to say Chargers win. Chargers loses, but I'm going to say Chargers win. But hopefully the Seahawks win that game. But I'm going to say Justin Herbert is just going to be all over that defense. I'm going to say it. Then the Seahawks Giants, Brian Daboll. I believe he's going to be a good coach. I believe he's going to be doing a good job. But I think, how is Daniel Jones going to question? Can Daniel Jones actually be the solution? I highly doubt it, but can Daniel Jones actually be decent for once? But I'm going to say we'll win this game. I'll give out the win right here. So right now we are 3-5. Yeah, it was pretty much like last season. We were 3-5. So next one is the Seahawks Cardinals. And I say we'll win this game for sure. I think it's just division. It's just a division rival game. It's usually split with the Cardinals between us. I definitely see the Cardinals sweeping us, but I feel like it's gonna be a very close game. And for some reason, the Seahawks do have a game plan with the Cardinals, especially in Arizona, which I'm still not understanding how we could beat the Cardinals in their hometown. But whatever. I'll say we'll split the series. Next one is Buccaneers, Tom Brady. I'm going to hate myself. I'm going to say lose in Germany, but if Geno Smith or Drew Lock beats Tom Brady, that would be the funniest thing. Is like Drew Lock and Geno Smith in the U.S. Eesh. Drew Lock or Geno Smith in international waters. Sheesh. Next, we have a bye week, so that's good. Then we play the Raiders, Devontae Adams. The Raiders could actually blow this game. to kind of think about it, the Raiders could actually blow this game in Week 12 because there's always that one game that game you cannot blow, but you do it. But I'm gonna say the Raiders win this one right now. We're definitely getting destroyed by the Rams. I'm in LA. I'm definitely saying we're gonna get destroyed by the Rams. But I'd say we'll beat the Panthers though. At this point, there's just not a good team at this point, and their roster is not really at the roster is technically not as bad, but I think it's just the QB situation. I feel like at this point, Matt Corral might play at this point, but who knows? Next one, we have the Seahawks Niners, and I say we'll win the game on the road. Seahawks will win this game on the road or at home in Seattle. We'll split the series at least. I feel like, again, no matter how good or bad, I feel like we could be. I feel like we'll somehow win this game. Then Seahawks Chiefs. We're in. I'm not saying we're gonna get smoked, but I feel like we're gonna lose by 2 scores. Then after that, we have the Jets. Then we have the Seahawks and the Jets. I'm gonna say win, and then finally Rams Cardinals. The Rams are on the bye, and the Rams could if they rest their players, then we could win this game. But I'm gonna say we'll lose this game, and I'll be back right now. Just hold up. All right, I am back. I had to do something, but anyways, but my final prediction is 7-10. That's my prediction so far for the season. 7-10. Highest. If I have to think the highest, like best case scenario on winning this on the games. Best case scenario is we beat the Rams week 18 if the Rams rest their players. That's one of my reasons. And another one. We could upset the Raiders. We could upset the Raiders. That I could say we could upset the Raiders, despite what they did this offseason. Like there's always that one game that you should not lose to, but you do. And we're that team that they could lose to. It's possible. Like it could be a last minute game thing, and it could be a Josh McDaniels thing. So, and if possible, I don't think so. Uh, we could beat the Broncos if the chemistry is not there for Russell Wilson and the Broncos just yet. Because anything's possible in week one. Week one is usually the weirdest week because it's hard to predict. You can predict some of the opponents, but like at the same time, you're kind of like, really? This is the game? Like you're confused. You'll be confused on why this game's happening. Like, how is this team winning? It's usually for some reason it's set as upsets. So, best case scenario, 10-7. If Drew Lock pans out, best case Drew Lock or Geno Smith pans out 10-7. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario. Let me go back. Worst case scenario is worst case scenario is I for some reason could see us losing to the Lions. Definitely for sure. Getting swept by the Cardinals is possible. And after this, I'm not saying we're not going to get swept by the Niners. I feel like that's a possibility right there. But if the Jets somehow improve, I definitely see us losing to that team. Worst case scenario, 4-13. So a 4-10 win. So 7 wins is not bad per se, but it's 7-10 is not bad for what it is because we have a very tough schedule. There's no way we're gonna win this game. We could win these games unless somehow Geno Smith and Drew Lock, specifically Drew Lock, somehow becomes a superstar right now. So anyway, that is my 2022-2023 reaction, mainly with the Seahawks, but overall, these matchups are just, this is going to be a tough season. That's all. So thank you. Good night, whoever watched the stream. And if you were wondering why I was missing, I had to do one thing, and that was it. Thank you. Good night.